Gems on borrow, Queen of Canvas.
This video is about going through the Low G ukulele playing techniques that I use in order to recreate the sound from the original record. Let's jump into the first line of the song. The chords in this song are very simple, G, C, A, D, and a few variations that I throw in to make it sound real. So the key to playing this song is all in your playing hand, to do with getting the rhythm right, getting the beat tight, and controlling those strings. Now, to get started, let's have a quick listen to the drum beat. Now that drum beat translates into this strumming pattern. Dum da, dum dee dee dum da, dum dee dee dum da, dum dee dee dum da. Dum da, dum dee dee dum da. And of course another thing I need to do there is to really emphasize that beat by stopping the strings, controlling the strings so that they don't ring out when I strike them. So it's dum da, not dum da. So when I do a dum da, da being a downstroke, I stop the strings immediately with my right hand by placing them across the strings to stop them ringing out. Now, having said that you need to control the strings tightly here to capture the beat, you must be holding your ukulele properly. So you have to rest your forearm on the edge of the sound box, and you need to keep your forearm still, and all strumming is done from the wrist. And how do I do that dumb thumb pick? Well, that's down to the way I shape my playing hand, because I bunch these fingers together, the thumb, the index finger and the middle finger, and I have my thumb sticking out just a little bit further than the others, so that when I come down on the strings, the pad of my thumb catches the low G string. It might go through to the C as well, but it doesn't go any further because I'm trying to get a bass sound out of those low end strings to correspond with the bass drum that the drummer is playing.
I met her, gems on borrow, Queen of Canvas.
By the time we get to Phoenix, by the time we get to the end of the first line, we're in Memphis, and we have two upstrokes, D, D, in that C sus4 shape. And after the second upstroke, I pull off that index finger and it plays a note, but I haven't actually touched a string with my right hand. So immediately after that, I play that little run on the G string where the second note is a hammer on. I just press down on that second fret without plucking a string. And the run leads me nicely into the G chord that starts the second line.
Try to take me upstairs for a ride.
So we're on to the second line. We're going to be here all night. No, we're not, because these couple of lines here have the technique for the entire song, really. So we're nearly there. So we're into the second line now.
Try to take me upstairs for a ride.
Oh, and if you find yourself genuinely interested in this low G playing technique, make sure that you subscribe and like the videos, and that's so that the YouTube algorithm knows who the audience is for this material.
Try to take me upstairs for a ride.
We're on a G, we go into an A on upstairs, and then on the ride word we go to a D. Now look at the way I play that D. I don't use my three fingers that are sort of the conventional way of doing it. I actually use my index finger and just span it across those three strings, and I don't actually play the first string at all because I can get enough sound out of those second, third and fourth strings. What I do in this particular phrase is I throw in a D sus4 and pull it off, similar to the way I pulled off the C sus4 at the end of the first line. Most guitar players don't play that chord with three fingers, they actually play it like that, and that's because it gives them, it frees up these fingers to put in some grace notes and do some variations. So the third line of the verse is the same as the first line, you'll be relieved to hear. The fourth line of the verse, there's nothing special in it other than the G at the very end of the line, where I simulate that guitar lick that Keith Richards does in the lead into the chorus. Now I don't try to recreate that, I just sort of simulate it in time with the beat. Now I'm not going to try and explain that, you can have a look at it and see if you can recreate it. So after all this time we've arrived at the chorus and you think, oh God, I can't take any more. No, the chorus is dead simple. It's not the same strumming pattern, it's a real sort of just stomp. There's great momentum in it, and the strumming pattern for that is just dum-dee, 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 dum-dee. I would emphasize that thumb pick, dum, and the D then follows through, and it gives a great feel. And you just follow that through. Instrumentals that are in the song as well also follow that pattern. It's only the verses that have that complicated but catchy rhythm. Oh, and there's a lyric and chord sheet for this song on patreon.com/lowguke channel. It's part of a song kit for the song, which has various demos of me playing the song through and a backing track that you can actually play along with as well. I think that's it, and I'll see you again soon.